How's it going, everybody? Hey, it's been a year since this man came out to Washington and taught me the ways of social media. And it changed my life forever, how I view social media and how I use it. Prior to this, I was using it for recruiting. New to the Guard, was a company commander out in Yakima, which is more of a rural area of Washington. And I knew I had to recruit people. And I had seen one of our sister battalions, what they were doing on Instagram, so I tried to do the same thing they were doing. Copy them. I didn't want them to win the info space. But I missed out on a lot, how I was doing it, and really wasn't growing as followers are following, and I was just doing it on Instagram. So Sergeant Buttersworth taught me all these things, and I want to show them to you, because you might be out there needing to recruit people. You might be a recruiter looking for leads. And I hope to explain that in this video. All right, so I give you method, A way, okay? All right, I've never been a weatherman before, so I'm gonna try not but this is my scheme, all right? And I'm working on the green screen, so just bear with me. This is probably gonna be the shittiest video ever. All right, start with what content you're trying to highlight. So number one thing that Sergeant First Class Butterworth taught me is humor is king. It's everything. If you can get someone to smile, you're going to pique their interest, they might follow you, and then that will lead to other things. So always remember that. Humor is key, okay? The most successful people out there on social media are doing it through humor. All right, the next thing, reels, so video reels. All right, so I had no idea what these were, all right? And Instagram was originally designed for photos, so it's still kind of dealing with some things, but a lot of the platforms, Facebook, even YouTube with YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram, they're all doing these short videos, okay? On Instagram, they're 1 minute to 30, 1 minute and 30 seconds, okay, for a reel, all right? It's a great way, okay? That's how I get most of my views. And I would say most of my follows as well are from reels, all right? YouTube is usually about a 1 minute timeline for shorts, but they're also very popular as well. My most watched video is actually on there with 5 million views. And for TikTok, same thing. Well, it's mostly all reels. I have tried posting some memes and photos and things, so they don't do as well. So the video reels are key. All right, highlighting your soldiers. So I copied it directly from 3rd Battalion, 3 of the 161's playbook. They were doing the I Am a Dark Rifle series. So I did the Axe Highlander series. And those always did very well, and it piqued the interest of people asking about the Guard, because these are very human. These are people who have used the Guard to work for their advantage. Your second step is to capture. Okay, so you can do a lot of this with some fairly inexpensive equipment. All right, I cannot recommend enough a solid camera, and you can do that through an iPhone 15. That's what I'm shooting this on right now. But an iPhone 15, you can do so much with that. The camera is freaking awesome. All right, microphones. So after Sergeant Butterworth came out here, I noticed what he was using, so I asked him for some recommendations. These are some DJI. They're wireless. They come in a rechargeable case. But microphones really help, especially with the audio and the clarity of that audio. So tripods. So this, what I'm doing this on right now, I've got 2 of them right here. One that's holding a light, which bleeds into our next thing, and then one that's holding the phone. All right, you can get those for like 15, 20 bucks. A cheap one, a more expensive one, like the one that's doing the lighting, $200, okay? But a good tripod just helps out so much, especially if you're having to do content on your own. And then finally, the lighting. So I have this Lume Cube. You can't see it in the video, but it's right there. It's right there. Lume Cube ring light. Also, if you don't mind if I do, this little pocket light helps out a lot too. Clips right onto your phone. Adds a lot more depth and quality to your videos. Favorite part, and I say that very sarcastically, the editing. So through your phone, you can do so much of this, all right? I started off doing it with the GoPro app, which it just didn't have a lot of creativity to it. So then I switched to Splice. It's recommended by Chaplain Sanders from 3rd Battalion and also Sergeant Buttersworth. And then working with Sergeant On, who's a big YouTuber, does more long form stuff, I switched to CapCut, and CapCut's been my favorite so far. My next move is probably to move into something on a computer to help editing, but you can do a lot of this editing from your phone. That's what I'm going to do this all on. And CapCut is a great tool. It does a really good job of generating very clear captions and also overlaying, and it's just great for long form, even from a phone. Someone that can teach you. If you're with an RB in the Army National Guard, Sergeant Butterworth can come out to you, all right, TDY, and train you, just like how he trained me. Or find someone local in the area. You never know. Sarnon, he's a USAREC recruiter, active duty, right? He teaches me so much just on the weeks that he comes down here and shoots videos, okay? So post, okay? So with posting, if you're looking to grow, if you're starting from scratch, which everyone started at one point, use other pages and other recruiters to collaborate with, okay? So you can select the collaboration option, and by doing that, it's basically showing it to both of your audiences, okay? I use that a lot. My wingman, Jeremy Kitab, I collaborate with him on a lot of videos. Sarnon, another one. And then if you are able to tap into someone with a big following, that brings awareness to your page, all right? So collaborations are awesome. Post daily. So this can be hard. It can be hard. You have to be all in on this, though. Posting daily is key. Whether it's a photo, whether it's a video, whether it's a meme, something along those lines, make sure you're posting daily so you're showing consistency. And then finally, the multi-platform approach, all right? So Instagram, it's like my favorite. That's what I started with. It's been also the hardest one to grow on, to be honest. But Instagram, I think it's awesome because a lot of it, as far as like the messages, with people who are interested in the Guard, things along those lines, most of those happened via Instagram, just because of how in the DMs. TikTok, all right, so you can't have it on a government phone. It needs to be a personal account. I would recommend a personal account for all of these because you're not speaking for the DoD. You're not. But TikTok is a powerful tool. A lot of the young generation is on it, and some of my best videos have been on there. And it is a little bit more sketchy. It's like the Wild West out there, but I highly recommend being on TikTok because that's where the youth are, and that's who you're trying to get into your organization. YouTube, it's very helpful with the shorts. You can post those there, okay? It's pretty easy to grow on there. You only need one video to take off to kind of blow up, but it's also great for your long form, so that's what I'm posting this on for. So long form videos, you know, where you're trying to teach someone. My property series, I do it through there because I cannot post that on Instagram because it's just so large and it's probably going to lose interest. That's not what the platform is for. But if you think about when you need to learn something or how to do something, you go to YouTube or to Google, and it probably takes you to YouTube to show you how to do it, okay? Then Facebook. So I have to admit, I just have a shadow account. I don't post on Facebook. I personally don't. I stay off there. Used to in the past. But it's more of an older generation, I'd say. Most of the adults, most of the parents of these kids who you're trying to recruit are most likely on there, okay? So it's also an important one to do if you're a recruiter or if you're trying to reach their parents or an older base. Add people who like your posts. So someone, I don't do this as much anymore, but if someone likes your post, go in there and add them back. The odds are they will follow you in return. Use social media for your network, to extend your network. Add other recruiters. Doesn't matter what component they are. Add other units that are in either your state or outside your state. I've had a lot of great conversations and connections with people who were in other units just based on adding them on social media. Also meme pages. There's a huge community for the meme pages. They're the ones that really, I think, brought military humor before the reels and all the videos and things. There were memes. There will always be memes. So network with that community as well. It's a powerful group. It goes down in the DM, okay? So just like Nicki Minaj said in her song so long ago, it goes down in the DM. So when someone reaches out to you, make sure you check your inbox. Make sure you respond, okay? You will get a lot of trash in there. You will. There are bots, porn stars, all kinds of stuff. Wannabe porn stars, OnlyFans people. They will try to reach out to you, okay? They will. But be able to sift through that. You will get some quality leads from your inbox. It goes down in the DM. Max Preps. So there's this site that posts all these high school rosters for your local high school teams, all right? Use that to find people, kids in high schools who are athletes, who probably can pass the requirements to join the Army. Go at them, and then when they play a game, look at what their sports scores were and how they did. Reach out to them and be like, hey, nice game. I really see what you're doing out there. And that sparks their interest, okay? Lastly, the memes versus reels, or photos versus reels. So something I've noticed, my most interactive post with, most liked post on Instagram has been a meme, and it was a stupid one, right? It was funny, it was stupid. Didn't think it would go anywhere. 14,000 likes, right? What I have noticed is with a reel, the longevity is a lot more, okay? So I might not have as many likes. You can get more likes, and we've seen that before with some people's accounts, but do both, okay? It not only helps you, because making videos, it does get time consuming, all right? But having a good balance of both, it reaches out and broadens your network even more, okay? And sometimes a good photo of something awesome that happened in your unit or to you and your family can go a long way to speak to someone and spark their interest in joining the Guard. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, let me know. You send me a DM or you can let me know in the comments, all right? Hopefully this is helpful. And just know this is hard work. It's not easy. Everyone started at 0 at some point with 0 followers when they started their first page. And you just work at it and you grow. And always be thinking of new ideas and what you're going to post. And just know that this is an important tool that we can leverage. And I think that's one of the best things about the National Guard is the freedom to do that. Keeping it professional, right? But it's a tool to use, and we don't use it enough. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm out on Instagram at Servant of Leaders. You can DM me there, all right? Or just let me know in the comment below on this video. All right, y'all take care.